His career spans decades, with starring roles in a range of films and TV projects, from My Best Friend's Wedding to Shameless. And recently, you've seen him in the latest installment of the Scream franchise. And up next for Dermot Mulroney is a trip into the Marvel Universe with a role as President Ritson in the Marvel miniseries Secret Invasion.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
This is personal.
How do you think I came back?
We are honored to have Dermot here on set. It is so good to meet you and good to have you here. Tell us what this was like to jump into this particular universe.
Oh, well, it's amazing. They had invited me to join the Marvel Universe, but not as a superhero, as far as I know, but as the President of the United States.
How cool is that?
So he's a key figure in the storyline for Secret Invasion, which involves, just as it says, in fact, my joke is that Marvel's so secret about the invasion, they didn't even tell me what's in the script, which is kind of true.
Which is kind of true, right?
But I'll be enjoying it, like the rest of the world, to watch a really unique 6-episode epic story around Nick Fury. That's the Samuel L. Jackson character. So amazing to join that crew.
This isn't your first time, though, technically in the Marvel Universe. And this is, I think this is so fantastic. And can we talk about this just a little bit? You actually played on the scores of Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and there are probably more. And when I say played on, if people don't know, you're a cellist.
Yes.
And a really good cellist.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
and humble. No, kidding.
Well, I don't
you
know
really
how else
are
to put
that
it,
good.
Really, honestly, I'm good enough to play along with top professional musicians.
The Boston Pops.
I'm not as good as they are,
right?
But I can fall in rank behind them.
So
for sure.
I was telling you that I pulled up that video of you playing with the Boston Pops in Hyannis, and there's Keith Lockhart. You know,
yeah,
I mean,
maestro.
And you've been on even bigger stages. When did you start? How'd you fall in love with it? And do you play still, and how often?
Oh, thank you. To remind me of most memorable day, 2018 in August in Hyannis, Mass, where the Boston Pops, I think, has an annual event. And they had invited me to conduct and to play cello with Maestro Lockhart. So that was a absolutely pinnacle musical moment for a man who's had a lot of high points musically, unexpectedly, too.
People love you in rom-coms. You know that. You're good at that, too.
Yeah.
You're kind of diving back in with a movie called Anyone But You.
Yeah.
Tell me what that's like to get back into the genre.
Well, if I could, I mean, it's crazy. I had such an amazing time. There's so many hilarious comedians on Anyone But You. Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell lead the cast, but the rest of us just became a great big family. We're in Sydney, Australia for that. So I know that comes out in December, but I couldn't have had more fun unless I was on Shooting Stars, which I did that a little while ago, where I watched these young athlete actors. This is on Peacock. It tells LeBron James' high school story, and I'm their coach. And couldn't have had more fun on that unless I was on Scream 6, where I worked with that incredible young cast.
Just pivot, if we will, to the writer's strike.
Yeah.
And I mean, you joined the picket lines. How do you see this ending? How do you want it to end? How do you see it ending?
Well, the producers will have to come to SAG with their with the contract proposal, and it's not going to go anywhere. So, SAG, obviously, as we know, all the voting people who voted, 97+% of those people authorized the strike. So, my feeling is, let's get on with it. Let's shut down now and get back to work as fast as we can, because it's not going to hold. The sides are not going to hold the way they have it now. There's billionaires out there who are now taking money. They may not even be aware of it, but one of the main problems is the payments after you've delivered on your contract. For an actor, once you've performed your role, there was a system in place when things were different. Now the streamers, no one knows how many hits there have been on their website, and we're not getting paid for it. And I'm not the actors that we're talking about protecting. I'm in a different income category. So it's just really the common man and the blue-collar worker as writers and as actors. And believe me, most of us are low-paid, what you'd call blue-collar workers. Few of us are like me, and then above, of course, into the multi-million type of salaries. So it's got to change, and it has to happen now. It can't go It can't go on.
All right, we're watching that too, and I just want to watch what's next for you, because you you have this big plate in front of you. You've done so much. Can you tell us anything that's coming up?
For sure, there's a number of movies that I've completed. They'd be sort of off the beaten track kind of films, so I'm really proud of a few of them. Breakwater is still yet to surface. A really hard-edged performance in there. And another couple of movies I've done recently, Last Dollar. The Warrant, Breaker's Law is out now, another Western. So you can find that. It hasn't gotten quite the publicity it deserves because it's a really well-made Western.
Well, just got a good plug.
Right on. And a couple others too. But I'm going to keep it coming because I love what I do. As you know, I've just been gifted and so blessed with success and lots of luck. So I'm here to share it.
Dermot Mulroney, thanks so much for being here. And the first episode of Secret Invasion is streaming now on Disney+, with new episodes coming on Wednesdays. And Disney is the parent company of ABC News.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.